Well, that's one way to start a game. I don't think that's the way we want to start this game, though. This, however, is. So we're going to be looking to just run our opponent over here. Let's see what kind of deck he's running. All right, so he's done nothing so far, which is fantastic for us. And we even had a nice draw here. So Kruin Striker is going to come down, and then we're going to play Handweir Lancer, and we're going to pair it up. So it's going to become a 3-1 first strike, which can get through almost anything he can put out, including that. And then we're gonna top our curve off with the Kessig Malcontents. All right, so he gets bigger. And we'll say yes. Pair it up. And attack. And this is where this deck can get outright explosive. You can see some pretty nutty stuff happening if you can get, Thatcher Revolts involved in this type of a situation. Are we getting defanged here? What's going on? He's got a Devout Chaplain out, but we don't have any targets for its ability currently. All right. That I can deal with. If he wants to sacrifice this thing after blocking like this guy, then the damage is just going to go through. So he has to block this. So we're going to get some damage through anyway. The Moonlight guy seems fine here. If we do that, then we can go Striker into Malcontents next turn and really get him pretty good. But if I play the Striker out this turn, then the next turn I get to play, like, say, Moonlight Geister, Malcontents, whatever it is. And then I get to hit him for an extra point of damage because this thing's a little bigger at that time. I think it's still better just to play the Moonlight Geist here, though. I really want to play these two guys next turn, so. Because the Moonlight Geist is going to get in for 2 anyway. The Malcontents probably won't. All right, so he is going to do that play. If he sacks this guy, so he's actually still taking the full 5 here. If there's no blocker left behind after, and your creature has trample, then all the damage is going to just carry over. So that didn't actually do anything. He should have blocked here. All right, he's got a 5 or 4 drop. He's got a Shield Mate, and I don't actually worry about that much. Well, do I? Okay, he did pair them up. So of course, given what we have, well, okay, that changes a little bit, but that also goes to the face. What we have in our hand here, though, we're not. The Shield Mate's actually not really doing a ton here. So, all right, so let's play a Kruin Striker. And then let's evaluate the situation here. We can play the Kessig Malcontents right now. That gets our Kruin Striker up to a 4-1. If he double blocks that. Yeah, I think that we really only have this attack anyway. And so I'm just going to attack with both of these. And I think I'm just going to hold my Malcontents back for next turn because that way I get an extra activation out of the Striker, which can attack through his board currently. I don't want to send in the Lancer just because he can eat it with the Shield Mate. Okay, he is going to go ahead and double block. I think I am going to just go ahead and take out the Shield Mate here. The Devout Chaplain's just going to be a 2-2 on the board anyway. So he takes 2 here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass the turn now. I can play both of these spells and almost anything in my deck next turn anyway. And he's got a Voice of the Provinces. Okay. I don't think I'm too worried about that. Ooh, a Vigilante Justice. That's nice. All right, so this guy doesn't have first strike anymore. I think I'm just going to play a little bit of a longer game here. Ooh, this is risky business. All right, so before he has a chance, so he can tap this and 2 untapped humans. That means if he plays another human next turn, he can just get rid of our Vigilante Justice, so I'm going to take that ability away from him now. I didn't think that through all the way, and I was like, oh, wait, I kind of want to keep that thing around. Okay, I'm just going to say go here. I'm going to be pairing the Malcontents with the Hanweir Lancer when he comes into play. He's going to play a Deadeye Navigator. This guy's very strong. And he's going to be able to start making a whole bunch of... ooh! That's pretty sweet. So what is the play here? I mean, I can just kill the Voice of the Provinces and just attack with everything. I can play the Thatcher Revolt, kill the Voice of the Provinces, attack with everything. But, man, if I wait one turn, like if I hit a mana, I can play Thatcher Revolt, do all the things I just said, and then play this and just kill him. Although, I might actually just be close enough without that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and Thatcher Revolt here. Take out the Voice. Kill this. Hopefully it doesn't have that cloud shift that we passed. Okay, what the heck? Alright, it's taken 1. Yeah, we'll Soul Bond. It doesn't really matter. Once the creature's gone, it's not going to matter anymore anyway. Okay, so 4-1, 5-1, ding you. Alright, so that thing did die, and we're not going to do this. And that means that I think I can just swing with everything here. Yeah. He's going to block this on this, but if he does, he takes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so he's kind of dead. So he can go to 1 here if he wants, but then my Malcontents are lethal anyway. Alright, he's going to trade and then just chump. And he's going to go to 5, and then we got to sacrifice these guys. Alright. What does he have? Emancipation Angel. That's pretty good here. And another play? Wow, okay. Oh, geez. Well, that was a pretty nice sequence for him. So I think we can just Vigilante Justice him out here, though. I play the Stone Right, it does 1, he goes to 4. I play Malcontents, it does 1, he goes to 3, and then I have 3 humans, so he's dead. So, get you... irrelevant, but sure. And that's already targeting him, and then we do this. Dome him, and he's dead. All right, well, his deck seems fairly well matched up against ours in the sense that, you know, he's definitely trying to slow the game down a lot. Is Aggravate something we want to do? It might actually be. I guess we'll run this back, and then if we feel like we want to pull in the Aggravate, we'll see what he's got. This looks pretty sweet. I mean, this guy's certainly no Cruin Striker, but... we're not going to mull it. Smuggler? Alright. I think I'm pretty fine with that, to be honest. Ooh, and there's a Vigilante Justice as well. Although, that's going to be more of a later game card unless we hit a bunch of mana in a row here. He's just going to beat face, huh? Yeah, there's a Korean striker I wanted anyway. All right. Do I pair these up? Probably. If I hit another mountain, I'll be happy. Maybe not. Maybe I just wanted to pair this with the Lancer, actually, like if I hit the land. That might have been a mistake. 2-2 with Vigilance. Well, now I just have to trade. Reason being that he can just trade off anytime he wants. So, okay, that was not a good draw. I think I'm just going to play the Thraben Valiant here. And I'm not going to pair them up. Draw a few lands, and I think we can get out of this pretty fine. I think I'm going to offer the trade now. If he hits another land, then he's going to have an active Smuggler. And I don't want him to... I just don't want him to get to that point. Our Vigilante Justice should take care of that problem sooner than later. Maybe not, actually. All right, so we're kind of screwed on mana here. Don't really have a play. I guess we just attack. Still off on our trade, buddy. He's not going to block, though. And we'll play a Scalding Devil. And do I want to use the now? Yeah, probably. Because if we miss another land drop, I can at least make this a 2-2 and this a 2-2. He's just going to equip here, though. Give this thing Vigilance. I think I really actually want to take this offer from him. Sad as it is, getting rid of this thing is going to be pretty important because I think a lot of our late game plan is going to be Vigilante Justicing things. So I think I am going to go ahead and do this. We open ourselves up to get fairly blown out here, but yes, you may. No, he's already in a clan. Okay, so that trade did go through, which is kind of nice. He'll probably just equip here. All right, we cannot hit a land. Yeah, all right, go ahead. I mean, I'm not really worried about the beatdowns that he's bringing. Our hand is, like, absolutely fantastic, but we do need to hit one. Non-land spell. All right. At least we can resolve that one. We'll probably just end up trading it for the Smuggler here. Midvast Protector. I guess he's just going to give it pro red here. Huh. All right. Well, I guess that'll work to get the damage in. He gave it pro white. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I guess he's thinking that he would protect against Righteous Blow, which is fair. All right, and we still can't seem to hit a land drop here. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Thankfully, we're just not under that much pressure yet, although he just hit his 5th mana, so I suppose things could get ugly from here. Gryff Vanguard, he's got some momentum going now. Yeah, this is going to get bad if we don't hit a land really quickly. All right, well, there's one. So that's a good start, I guess. So I guess I'll just go with the Lancer here. And, yeah, we'll pair them up. Now at least we can start attacking. Not yet, but soon. We've also got blocks for the Midvast Protector unless he equips. He hit another land, and he's snap playing a 6-drop. His Voice of the Provinces, and now we're pretty dead here unless we hit a land very quickly. Oh, he made a huge mistake here, though. That was nice of him. Our guys both have first strike, so we don't lose anything here. Just eats his guy. That was kind of nice. I mean, that thing wasn't doing a whole lot, but... Oh, Cruin Striker, huh? Man, our Restoration Angel would do some pretty serious work right now, but yeah. All right, so I guess first order of business is to attack. And he's just going to take it, which seems probably correct. Do I even play the Striker? Like, I don't even know. Doesn't do anything to the board state right now. None of these things really do. Yeah, I guess I will play it. One way I can win this game is just racing him, I suppose. I do have some pretty explosive things going on if I can hit the lands. Because, I mean, if I can get this Restoration Angel down and eat, this, then the Vigilante Justice can take care of this pretty easily. Like, I've got some plays, but... I have one more turn, basically. Depending on what he plays right here. Alright, so he's going to play an Angel of Glory's Rise and get his whole entire team back. So, yeah, I'm just dead now. I mean, when he has 7 mana and I have 3, I guess that's what we should expect. But we've got, like, basically all of our best cards in hand, too. So, do we have anything we can do here? I don't think so. He's just going to attack with everything. We've got some blinks. Vigilante Justice doesn't do it. Yeah, we're just dead here. All right. I definitely don't want to show him Restoration Angel. Aggravate might be worth it against him, but I mean, I think like if we hit a few lands, we win that game fairly easily. So let's go first. Yeah, this looks fine. You don't want to overthink it. I mean, as much as you want to avoid getting mana screwed as an excuse for why you lost or leaning on that instead of evaluating your play, you also don't want to overthink it too much on the other direction where, like on that one, we just didn't hit our land. Like we should have, right? Like we had a reasonable time frame with which to hit our 4th land drop, but we didn't. And like that was kind of the story of that game. And I think it's okay to just say, yeah, that's fine. Oh man, that guy's pretty sweet. I think we're just going to go with the Moonlight Geist, and I am just going to throw that Tormentor's Trident on it next turn and just get him. This guy's pretty sweet against us, though. I like that he brought that in. Yep. Another Striker. It's not going to do anything. And so this turn is going to be dedicated to Restoration Angel, I guess. We need 5 mana. Yeah. So I'm just going to Restoration Angel this turn and then untap, and I'm just going to play and equip this to this guy and just start hitting him. What does he have? Oh god, Shieldmate. Don't care about that. He should probably just equip it or hook it up to the Guardian, though. Does he? No, he put it on this guy. I don't really like that play that much. He doesn't have any attacks now either. So this is one thing that I've talked about on Limited Resources a lot is the thing we call threat of activation, which is what this guy has. You can pay 2 and a white to give him first strike. If he would have attacked first with this, I can't block. I mean, if I block, he can just pay 3 mana just to outright kill my guy. And so he just would have got in for 2 damage kind of for free. All right, so let's play a Restoration Angel. This is going to increase our clock. Bounce something. Doesn't matter. Ooh, a Cathar's Crusade. That's going to be sweet, but for now, I think that the number one plan here is just to hit him for $1 billion. You take 8. We play a Cathar's Crusade next turn. So I need something with flying here pretty quickly. Yeah, I'll block. So the reason I'm blocking is because I want to make him use up his mana. Like, if he sacks this and finds some answer to one of these things, then I'm pretty unhappy. But as it stands now, I'm like, yeah, that's great for me what just happened. Like, because my guy can never get in unless I remove this anyway. So, all right, so this is going to put him to 2. And then we're going to play the Herald of War here, and that's going to mean that he has to deal with all 3 of these creatures. So he's going to need Terminus or something, and we've got a follow-up play for Terminus with the Cruin Striker that's also lethal. All right, so we got him. Okay, so we will come back for the second round. I mean, I think that our deck is just doing what it wants to do. You can see that it has some pretty sweet synergies going on beyond just beating down. It's not perfect, but it definitely has some sweet stuff going on. All right, so we'll try to do more in the next round.